Sit down, please. There is somebody from Ibutemeta in Lagos. How many of you know Lagos State? Okay. If you don't know Lagos, I don't know. A place in Ibutemeta. A story came up. There was a man from the eastern part of Nigeria. His family was calling him home. He wasn't going home. He says, not going home. They said, okay, if you are not coming, maybe New Yam Festival, which the Igbos know what I call New Yam Festival. He said, you come. Say, bring your children. He said, I'm not bringing them. I hardly come home. You are saying I should bring my children. They smiled. They said, you come. When he came, they gave me a little portion of the yam. He ate. He slept. When he got home, it was heavy. It was heavy. So the wife was like, you look dizzy. He said, I just want to sleep. So he went, he lay down. That night he had a dream. In the dream, he saw a lion coming after him. And he got a sword in his hand, a long knife in his hand, cut off the lion's head. He saw another animal come, cut off the head. That was how 6 animals appeared. And he cut their heads off. Finally, a python appeared. He cut off the python's head. So, in the dream. So when he opened his eyes, came to real consciousness, he saw blood all over his body. When he turned to his hand, he saw a long knife. When he turned to the bed, he had killed his wife. He entered his children's room one by one. He has beheaded them. What he thought was a dream was happening real by what he was giving to it. Nobody's fault I'm talking about. I'm telling you, true story, popular story. He had beheaded 6 children and the wife. Why? They said, you just come, don't worry. You see, there's something called satanic technology. They don't need to travel to where you are, it's just your picture. So those of you who are always exposing I get irritated when I see people always exposing themselves. I use a WhatsApp. Okay, I wasn't using until my wife introduced me to it. I have blocked people. I have blocked and blocked. Your child's birthday, you post. This, you post. Some people, when I was in your church premise, we came. And a mayor also, and we were about to take a picture. She said, no, I don't put my daughter on social media. Push them. I said, we don't put her on social. I said, this is a woman who is smart. Everything you put, you think everyone is happy for you? There are people, your joy causes them confusion. Your lifting itches their ears. So it's not fear, it is sensitivity. Can I shock you? Jesus as a child, God said to the Father, take this child and run. Jesus, that wasn't fear. Why? Because even divinity at infancy was vulnerable. Divinity at infancy was vulnerable. There are things you have to avoid till you mature. Someone got born again and ran to me and said, there's idol in my father's house. I'm going to destroy it. I said, God said when? He said, last month. I said, if I slap you, come and stay back in church. He said, idol. I said, is it your business? Idol, is it your business? Grow first. And they go into that kind of thing, come back and they are mad. They come back confused. There are things, there's a level you grow to. From your room, you are destroying shrines. From your room, you don't move. I used to do family deliverance. I go to the east, dig here, the approach arm, dig here. I was speaking tongues, say dig here. Now I sit down, make declarations, and they go and see charms uprooted on its own. It's growth. It's growth. You must be aware on the spirituality of life. Life is spiritual. This is UK. Let me shock all of you. Every street in UK has a witch. If you are not aware, you better know. Intense witchcraft in the UK. I've been preaching here for over 15 years, I can tell you. Intense. When you look at the atmosphere, you just pick it. That is witchcraft. But this witchcraft is very structured. So when you talk about witchcraft, you are thinking of Africa. Or you are thinking of India. Or you are thinking of... No. That is not even witchcraft. That's just drama. Real witchcraft? No, they don't put on rags. They speak good English in it. In it. Stretch your hands towards me. I agree with you and your entire household. Wickedness will not reign over you. Wickedness will not reign over you. Wickedness will not reign over you. If your amen is louder, take the blessing. If your amen is louder, take the blessing. If your amen is louder, take the blessing. Now, foundation. Number one, understand and agree that family contention is real. It's real. Solomon said in Songs of Solomon 1 and verse 6, he said, look not on me because I am dark. He said, my mother's children, I kept their vineyard, my own vineyard I have not kept. There are some people who come from families, they carry burdens, they train their siblings, they raise their siblings, and now they are raising their siblings' children. Am I talking to somebody here? And they are not yet standing on their own. There are powers fighting. There are powers fighting. And there are some people who just take certain decisions. Check it. It has happened in the family before. Mother got angry and left. Now she's angry. She's about leaving. Same instigator from hell. Same anger. Same thing. Someone told me this morning that she wants to leave her husband. That she has told them to return the bride price. I said, it's okay. It's fine. He said, I want to return his bride. I said, no. It's not just the bride price. He said, that's all. I said, no. It's traditional marriage money. There is money for wedding. So you will calculate money is spent on your traditional marriage because that's part of the marriage. You want to break the marriage. You calculate what is spent on the wedding. Is he not a man? I said, no. He didn't spend it on himself. He spent it on. So by the time you gather that bill, reach me. You want to leave, I'll help you. But let's give him, let's get out of the money. Let's give him back all his money. He said, that is not fair. I said, no, I'm even tired of him. We'll give him everything. The traditional, the bride price is the smallest. So by the time she checked the traditional marriage, it was 18 million. She now said, I said, okay, then the wedding, add the wedding. He said, I can't pay. I said, then stay. You better stay there. Stay. I said, you know, I said you should stay. Stop it, or else your children will continue. Contention. Now listen. Let me put a caveat here. There are demons in human form that you meet for the sake of your life. You can run. So I'm not putting a blanket statement that you married a herbalist and you are dying. Are you following what I'm talking about here? But are you following what I'm saying? There are men who are born liars. They lie like they are prophesying. They don't think to lie. They just lie. It is very, very prophetic. Their level of lying, they lie with passion. Am I talking to somebody here? Understand that family contention is real. Family contention, and I decree over your family. Anyone instigating contention, bringing division between you and your siblings. They don't want to see you and your brothers together. They don't want to see your children love you. They are trying to stand between you and your children, turning your children's back against you. There are people standing to see that you do not enjoy the fruits of your labor. Let God arise. Let God arise. Let God fight your battle. Let God fight your battle. Let God fight your battle. If your amen is louder, you are the one I'm talking to.